guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do Prime Day items that I think are going to be worth it for the nail world. First up, Young Nails Protein Bond. You can get this directly from their website or you can get this from Amazon. Mine has seen better days. I'm about to buy another one because there's like literally a couple drops left. But I'm holding out, okay? So definitely this. I believe this is like $15 and this is 100% a 10 out of 10. Literally just got this in and filmed it for my haul. This is Gelish Foundation, and this is the old bottle that I have that has seen better days. I've gone through so many of these. The price on this has definitely gone up. I used to get like both of them. You could do like a foundation and a top coat, so like a 2-pack for, I wanna say it was like $30, but now each bottle is $25 a bottle, but I still think it's worth it. So I do have some of the older ones, like this one, and this is the Top It Off. So this is a newer one actually, and then gotta pull my drawer real far out. I have these ones, and if you notice, I have them labeled because this is what I use over a chrome or a glitter, just anything that I don't want to get into my top coat. For example, like if I'm doing a solid color, the last thing I'm gonna wanna do is have glitter in it. So the Gelish line is just my favorite, hands down. Speaking of, I actually just used this in a tutorial. We have the Gelish Structure. So this is a builder in a bottle. This has been out for quite some time now. This has probably been out 10 or 15 years. No, not 15. 10 years, I would say, because I was at least using this back in 2012 and we're in 2020. So yeah, for sure. But previously it came in a jar. So actually it almost came in like a jar like this, and you would take it out and you would scoop it. Obviously this is not that, but it used to come in a jar, but now we have this one, and I have a bunch of other colors too. And I have a video showing the different colors and what I think about them, so I can link that as well. But for me, this right here, you get this and you add your top coat that I put away already. Here's just a top coat, just matte. You can do a really good set with this, like really good set. And I stand by these products. I've used them for years and years and years. So definitely worth checking out for Prime Day. Another gel product. So we have IBD Gel, which is a hard gel. And this viscosity is very self-leveling. And this is a little bit of a thicker gel. So this will definitely be thicker than that Gelish. And then I also have it in a builder in a bottle. And this is a very thick gel, I think, in comparison really to this, or maybe just because it's in a bottle, it just seems super thick. You have to be very careful with the IBD gels because of bubbles. This is some of the best gel I've used, but you have to use it correctly. So anytime I take IBD gel, I scoop it, let it off to the side, and then I scoop it and let it off to the side. And you'll notice there is no bubbles in the gel I'm using. But eventually you will see bubbles kind of collect on the side here. You can see right, although I have glitter in here, so you may not be able to see it. but there are bubbles in here and you have to be conscious of that when using the IBD gel products. And so the builder in a bottle is a little bit more difficult because it is a thicker one and you might get some more bubbles. But again, such great products. Like, I have the refill, like, y'all, I use these all the time. That's why the video is like things that I actually use. Next up is the McCart foil glue. I like to label them because I have everything in my drawer. It comes with two, I believe it was 2 for $15 and some foils. This stuff you can get to go on super thin. And I really like that because the foils are nice and thin. So when you are applying the glue, which is really gel, you have to cure this, and then you apply the foil, it keeps it super thin. So you're not actually adding bulk to your gel nails. So that's why I absolutely stand by these completely. All right, I'm gonna pull out some tools here. You guys know I use the Navy Pro tools and then I kind of change it with hand in hand with these guys. So you have your cuticle pusher and then your flat top pusher, which you would push back on your nails. And then this is a little bit different because these are also like scrapers. I use these for my toes. So I get really bad ingrown nails or toenails. So getting, like, this is a file on each side, and then this is a little scooper. So it helps me, this is gonna be so gross. I cannot believe I'm sharing this on the internet. So I can come in here and like scoop out the nail. So you have to think ingrowns, you normally would scoop out like this. Well, an ingrown will have a piece going this way and I can pull it out. And when I pull that out, it is life changing, let me tell you. So these I absolutely love. I think they were only a couple dollars. I want to say maybe 8 or 9. I could be completely lying, but I feel like this was not that expensive. Same with this tool. I believe it was like $8. Amazing. Next up is the Ready for Takeoff, which is by UNT, and this is a peel off base coat. So this is something you can do for your manicure. If you like to change it a lot, I do change mine a lot for obvious reasons for YouTube and whatever, but this stuff is awesome. I will do 1 coat if it's not going to be a super thick design, but if I know it's going to be a little bit of a thicker design, I will do 2 coats to make sure I really, really have a good coverage on it. I also get my no wipe top coat, again, the way I label things, from Amazon. This is Seen Better Days, as you guys can probably imagine. I apply my chromes with this, but also I apply my chromes with the foil glue. So I've been going back and forth, because you have to like flash cure this. I think I can cure between 10 and 15 seconds and then go on, but then you have to make sure that you apply another coat on top to really make sure that it gets nice and sealed. A lot of people take young nails. I know I'm just rambling, but these two I do use for my chromes and pigments and stuff. I use them interchangeably. Next up are my Mia Secret gels. I also got these from Amazon. I have not used these in a little while, but what I liked about them is that they had really good self-leveling capabilities. There you go. So the viscosity is really nice in these. I have a couple videos. They are a little bit older videos, but this gel is also super nice. And what I like about this is that, I guess I should left these open, because the pinks in this line I think are really good. So when you kind of look for the gel that you want to test out, you really, like, you can't really tell what color it's gonna be. And I think the Mia Secret gels give you a lot of great coverage and kind of hit it in 3 different areas. Even though these look super close, they're not when they are applied to the nail. I'll see if I can find the video of where I also applied these. Next up is Beetle's Builder Gel. So this is like a brand new thing to me, and I cannot believe it took me so long to try this out. This is a color D008. It is a pink color, and it is a stunning pink color. Like, I'm obsessed with this. I had this on for a couple days, and then I had some neon green, which you can probably still see everywhere on my nails, but it's fine. Absolutely amazing. I love this. I didn't find hardly any bubbles. I did have a couple, but I was able to maneuver the gel well enough with the brush that was included. Let me just show you the brush. Because it's a thicker gel, so you want a brush that is going to be, sorry, it's not focusing. You want the brush to be kind of giving, but not too much giving. So see how it's not fully spreading, it's still staying together. That is kind of what you're gonna want with a thicker builder gel. I will absolutely be getting more of these because this was like $10. So I'm gonna try the clear one next, but this is D008 and obsessed. I mean, come on, you guys knew these would be here. These 2 are from AliExpress, but all of these are from Amazon, and I use them all the time. Anytime I'm doing a 3D nail art, this is what I'm using. So I've used these in many videos, many things not on video. Let me see, there's probably one I haven't used a ton of. So yeah, let me do that comparison. You can see I have well used this white one, and there's still a ton left. And what I love about these, and pretty much most of the 3D gel items, is you can play with it, and then it's not going to matter until you cure it. So that's the benefit of using this instead of like an acrylic, to where you would have to cure it, or it is curing while you're using it. This, you don't run into that. I feel like I have talked about these notebooks in a lot of my organization videos, but not necessarily in just general knowledge. These are great. I am still in the process of moving my, these are stickers, so what are the other ones? The water decals. They are definitely going to go in here because I think it's great to have them kind of all in one place. And these notebooks are amazing because they lay flat, and like, look how thin they are. So I can't grab the other one, but when I stack them, I stack the other one on top like this. So the staggered part is like one this side, then that side, and that side, and it just lays so well. So I also got these off Amazon, but you can get them off AliExpress. I have a ton of foils, and a ton of foils that I got off Amazon. Although now I feel like Amazon for foils is getting to be right around the same price, because AliExpress has obviously raised their prices with everything going on. So they're not much cheaper, and you wait a substantially longer time. But I will try to link as many of the foils that I have in there. And I got these, but they're the same type of foils, but this is obviously a substantially larger amount. So I have this, and then I kind of just refill this with those foils, if that makes sense. So I've used a lot of the copper in here. I used a lot of the colors around Christmas time, Halloween time, really any time, but I find I use the copper around the fall time quite a bit. Last but not least, I have a couple of e-files that I got from Amazon. Thankfully, every single one I've tried has been really well, because, you know, sometimes when you get e-files in, you're like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be good. And so far they've all been good, but this is one of the later ones that I got. And again, 10 out of 10. I will never buy an expensive e-file again. This was $450. Spot the difference. There really isn't much. I mean, this is obviously professional, so it feels professional, and this is a lighter one, but still, I can buy, I think this is like $50. It may be a little bit more, but I think when all the coupons and discounts, it was $50 at the time. But I can buy, you know, what, 7 of these for the price of that. So those are the items that come to the top of my head. You know, when you think of a sale, you don't want people just to push random things. If you guys watch my videos, you will see every single item at least. Probably if there's 10 videos, you will see every single item at one point in that video. So those are the items I use. I swear by them, and I will make sure to link all the individual pieces below. I do have a starter section for gel nails. If this is the first time you're tuning in on gel nails, I have a couple videos on how to get started. So again, those are my items. It is Prime Day for the next 2 days, so I figured this would be the perfect video for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.